Leanne Reno. You're watching 2 News at 5.
Lawmakers have until midnight to either pass the remaining bills out of their first house or let them die. I'm Kristen Remington.
I'm Landon Miller. Thank you for keeping it here at 5 o'clock. And most of those bills are expected to get unanimous support today. Others, though, are a little bit more controversial. Paul Nelson joins us now live in Carson City with another update this afternoon. And Paul, how are things looking down there?
Well, both houses got off to a late start this morning, Landon. That's because they were taking care of some last-minute business before they vote. Lawmakers between the two houses are voting on more than 160 bills, so they want to make sure everything's in order. And anything that doesn't pass tonight never will this session.
I move for the adoption of amendment number 630 to Assembly Bill 129.
State leaders are looking at a long day of last-minute amendments and voting. The Assembly alone is voting on nearly 120 bills. All are expected to pass after getting through their committees.
We don't want to bring something up to vote just to die on the floor. We always consider that more bad form than anything else.
They're looking at anything from health care to water rights in Nevada. Despite work for bipartisan support, some bills are more controversial. That includes one that bans gun modifications and allows counties to make their own gun laws. Another makes it a misdemeanor to negligently store guns if kids are around.
Other people are divisive and they want to pass the bills. Well, they're probably going to win, but that to me, there's no question how they've gone 2 steps farther than I think we should go.
The Senate is voting on about 50 bills. One of them leverages federal dollars with the state's money to build more affordable housing.
If you look at our extremely low income, there's only 15 units for every 100 that are needed. So we have some work to do, a long ways to go, but this will help us start to chip away at that.
Another bill would go to the Kenny C. Gwinn Memorial Millennium Scholarship. It goes to 2 college seniors, one in the north and one in the south, $4,500 each. This would increase that to $5,000 and double the number of recipients.
These are Nevada kids who are Millennium Scholars who are going to become teachers in our state, and what better way to pay a tribute to Governor Gwinn.
And bills that have a financial impact do have the ability to be exempt from tonight's deadline. Lawmakers say hundreds of millions of dollars are required to pay for some of our new legislation. That means a lot of those bills will likely die simply because there's not enough money to go around. Covering the 2019 legislature live in Carson City, Paul Nelson, 2 News.
All right, Paul, thanks for breaking that down. We'll be following the surviving bills in the weeks ahead, so stay with 2 News for continuing coverage of the 2019 legislature.